Liotsakis. He is a stringer of syllables, a sculptor of words, a poet. Andreas Liotsakis!
Thank you for coming out. I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy to be here to share 4 of my original poems with you tonight. My first poem reflects and represents the ubiquitous quest, the eternal yearning, the search. From the seeker in me to the seeker in you, this is called Seekers. Performance articulates emotion, a construct of the imagination. Persistence develops discipline, seeking inspiration deep within. Literary projections, inflections, words pulsing with electromagnetic genesis. Intangible concepts, ink meets paper, synthesis leaping off the page, verbal realization. Intention means everything. It is the impetus for creation, the crystallization of desire, the transcendence and suspension of our seemingly limited life forms. An alchemy of sorts, mind over matter, of course. Extraordinary powers dormant within us. Impulses of thought have the power to transform us. Dare to dream. Don't get bogged down by a monotonous regime. They tell us, don't go beyond the pale. Distilling apathy and boredom, a life that is stale. Is an eagle instructed not to fly so high? Is a wildflower scared to grow, thrive, and bloom? Are we like tethered elephants, bound by string, a conditioning of the mind to imprison and control? We are more than the sum of our parts. Universally interconnected, we intuit, meditate, and reflect. The shortcomings of cause and effect enslave us. Just create the effect, and the causes will flow. We are seekers, performers, and seers. Start the show. Woo! Thank you. This next one, you know what? I really feel the energy tonight. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's powerful, it's palpable. It's full moon energy. Oh my God. This is my ode to the moon. It's called Moonsight. Like a great big balloon, all shiny and new. We all know it by name, the timeless full moon. Hovering high above, stalks my every move. Always makes me think of celestial truths. Supernatural, mysterious, magnetic glow. Your face never changes, though it entrances me so. As centuries pass of shade and of night, there you remain in iridescent light. Your moonlight bewitches, confounds, and inspires the amplification of diverse desires. You're a guide and a conspirator, a beacon of illumination. You've gazed upon us all, sexual positions, addictions, and withdrawal. You've watched us go off the rails, the breakdowns, the melodramas, and the betrayals. You shone upon the loquacious and the lovelorn, the howling hooligans, and the blood-soaked newborn. To countless artists, musicians, and poets, you've served as muse, dancing loyally around the earth. Ocean's tides take your cues. A pipe organ pours out diminished sevenths, Bach's toccata and fugue in D minor. Drawn by your glare, I languish in your presence. Drink your moonshine. There is nothing finer. Yeah. Thank you very much. The next one here, it's, creativity inspires, don't you think? Creative expression frees the soul. In fact, it liberates. This is called Poetic Liberation.
That brings it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Every little word makes a difference. Positive trauma instilled in me. It brings my life into existence, emphatically and dramatically. I live and breathe my destiny. My destiny's in my command. Where ink meets paper, harmony. Thoughts take me to another land. Of sacred ground and conquered fears, limits of mortality disappear. There are no chains, just open space. Uninhibited, I see my true face. Afloat on clouds of inspiration, timeless and ageless, is creation. Expansive awareness, pure stillness. The universe, my only witness. Darkness, velvet cloak of introspection, drape me with wisdom and intention. Without sight, visions chart my path. Faithfully I follow, dreams intact. I'm not awake, I'm not asleep. Between these worlds I gently creep. I sink, I rise, I'm lost, I'm found. Words and letters fall to the ground. I collect them like fallen leaves, tossing and turning in the autumn breeze. Gifts from beyond that colors my song, the eternal dance of right and wrong. Progressive are the incantations, I surrender to the revelations. With every breath, a new invention, devotion, poetic liberation. Thank you. This last one, is called Rise for Love. L-O-V-E. A mere sentiment or a tangible and benevolent force. This is called Rise for Love. Early riser, why do I rise? I rise for love, the dynamic force and power thereof, the beauty, the grace, the indomitable spirit of the human race, the perennial underdog, the comeback kid, the rising phoenix like Goliath David, where evil fears to tread, your stabbing words lay dead. Fears manifest, put them to rest, love flowers, put it to test. Choices, choices, choices. Is happiness on your list? Do not resist. Resistance is futile. The ancients knew when they left us clues. Please do not abuse the sacred light. It illuminates the soul and chases away the strife. This is life. This is now. You ask how? Just ask and you shall receive. Transcend the mind and believe. Imagine your dreams. Conceive. The ancients knew and they left us clues. Nature's laws contains no flaws. Make a win from every loss. Far-fetched you say, then you must stay. Battered and bruised, drowning in the masochist blues. When you feel you've had enough, when you feel you've lost your way, and when push has turned to shove, let your spirit guide the way. Take refuge in my love, take refuge in our love, take refuge in the love. Disenchanted by the array of suffering, silence, and decay, our world is in our perspective. Don't hesitate, take the directive. The choice is always yours. From bloodied fists to slamming doors or open hands of peace, these demons I release. I cast the anger out with an impassioned shout. Yes, I'm a one-man guy. He has so many names. Every name reflects the truth. He is poet, seer, and sooth. And when my blood runs dry, I will shout from mountain high, I rise for love. Thank you.
Those poems were so good that I